Welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. We're down on the plot again. Onions are getting big. Did you see that pretty well? The radishes in there are starting to come out. So the carrots are doing good. I've got the carrots in the greenhouse coming. I'll show you them when I go home. What was that? I've had to put my other radishes in here because the pig, as Tony Guru Mafinda says, the devil's birds. I saw one on the fence. I saw one fly from my summer shack. So I think it's been after them. So I put them in the fruit cage just till they get bigger. That's not very good, is it? There, a bit better. Big hole in top. There. Yeah. Check the fox in the black bin that I found a while ago. It's rotting down nicely. Stinks to high heaven. I put the broad beans in because I think it was just getting a bit too hot and they were getting a bit too big for the pots, so I've just put them in here for now. I got these metal hoops from Vertigra Garden Centre, Garden Nursery. I think it's just off the Scarborough Road. I bought that from there. I didn't want to put them in the fruit cage because I didn't want to move them, so I just, to keep the birds off for now until they get bigger. This will do for now. I filled all these up the other day. I've used most of that one and that, so I don't actually have to use. I filled them up so I don't have to use the hose pipe as often. So, and I have a little strawberry in this bed that I put in, starting to get a flower. That's cool. I'm trying to shoot off, and I think these are starting to get buds. Yeah, they are starting to get buds. You'll be able to see them. I don't know if I showed you in the video or whatever, but I had a white bucket like that. But I bought this from Vertigo. It's a potato, designed for potatoes, so when the potatoes die off, you can empty them through this flap. And I bought this from Vertigo too. And I thought, oh, when I sorted my shed out, I found it. So I moved them in there, and that's all the rubbish. My hay fever is driving me nuts. So the rubbish. Da-da! Now this is a lot better than what it was, because you couldn't actually. I actually managed to put a chair in, so if I wanted to sit down in the shed I can do. My mum got me this big sprayer for my birthday. It's like, is it 5 litres? Yeah, it's a 5 litre sprayer, so I just put some weed killer and sprayed all the bits that I can't get to. I've gently done the paths because I weed round the beds with my hoe and stuff, but if they're really small weeds, I just give them a little bit of a spray just to slow them down or kill them off, and it just says pulling them up every 5 minutes, doesn't it? But I only use it like, basically I use the spray weed killer down here because I get a lot of nettles. Maybe I should move this out and dig them out, but I get loads of nettles down there, and right down this long side I get loads of nettles. I get bindweed down the side of the fruit cage, so all along down there I get bindweed. So we all know how bindweed is. It's a pain in the flaming ass because it grows all along up here, and that's what destroyed my old fruit cage. But last year I pulled bits up, I sprayed it with weed killer, and I managed to keep it on top of it. Watering can doing down there, I didn't leave you there. Up here. So I'm planning to make some sort of like little mini polytunnel to go over this raised bed, so I can put certain stuff in here and get them to germinate faster. So rhubarb's getting there slowly. It's amazing how the pigeons leave the little radishes alone with the onions, but when they're on their own they're like pecking at them. And we have a pest, a rat I think, burrowing in there, so I put a trap, put some mesh over and secured it so no birdies can get to it or any other critters. So I'm going to try and use these to make this kind of like polytunnel thing. I don't know, I haven't really thought it out yet. I was going to use some white tubing, but then I realised I had the things from my old temporary greenhouse, which I used to have in this area. If you've seen my slideshow thing, or if you're on my Facebook, in some of my old photos I had this little one of those little those temporary greenhouses that you can put up like a propagator thing. I was going to use the tubing, but since I've got that, I might as well use them, really. And I was going to try and make it as tall as I can, but most of my tall ones are supporting that best I can, and so I'm going to use what I've got, recycle it. So let's go back home and I'll show you what's going on in the greenhouse, because I've got a surprise, so stay tuned. Apple trees are doing well. So what a nice day. I don't know, I read the email when we first got an email down here about our plots, wash our hands and blah blah blah, but it doesn't say an hour, it just says social distance, wash your hands, wear gloves for the gates and the taps, and hence the gloves and the washing station. So right, stay tuned, we're off back to mine. Oh, I forgot to show you something before we go back. Got all this purple broccoli, lots of it. That's my, is it my third pick? Yeah, I picked 3 lots of those plants in there, in that fruit cage. I've got how many plants? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 plants and I've got to get lots off it. Yeah, so right, never mind stalling, let's get going. Hi, welcome back. It's just a quick update. Got me those sunflowers are starting to come out. These ones are doing pretty good. They're the failures from the broad beans. Got me sorry. Dropping the thing. Got my sprouts all transferred. These carrots are starting to come out. Just I planted a new cucumber plant, that one, and I think that one's just coming out. The broccoli is starting to come out, the beetroot's coming out, nothing on the courgettes. I put turnips in there because the parsnips weren't coming. I've done some more leeks, whether they come or not. Nothing in there, but I did get some tomatoes out of that big pot that I had of tomatoes, and I've got a few tomatoes. Hallelujah. And I don't know if you can see it, it's not in focus, but I'll pop it there. But just there is my single seed challenge. I keep doing that, I keep putting it too far away. Right, just there, it's just starting. That's my little black tomato plant, just starting. I sowed some more seedlings in there. Got some kale, some basil, some more herbs and lettuce and sweet corn and stuff. The cat seems to have finished, so yeah, all doing good. I did film a bike ride on the yesterday, so if you want to see that footage from the bike ride, let me know, because it'd probably be like over an hour long. Whether you want it in short videos, like half-an-hour clips, or the full shebang. And I did find a little bird on the road as well near the end, and it was a little blackcap, which I've actually managed to taxidermy. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and we'll see you in the next video, and stay safe.